Learning is never confined to a classroom. We understand that many aha moments occur outside the walls of a traditional classroom while students play music, create art, participate in sports, and even perform on stage. The Woodridge Elementary Imaginarium is one of the creative spaces that allows students to explore, experience, and engage in an environment that encourages and promotes authentic learning opportunities. Welcome to this edition of On Location. I'm Dana Bashara, your superintendent. And joining me on location today is Karen Huber, a wonderful third grade teacher here at Woodridge Elementary, and her entire class, who are all currently engaged in a little research. Karen, thanks for joining me in this episode. I'd love to hear a little bit about the history of this space and kind of how it all evolved.
Okay, well, Charlotte Dillette, a teacher who used to be here at Woodridge, thought this space would be better utilized as a living area for students to learn from, more specifically for Texas environments. So we have 4 different Texas environments represented here. And so she got with an architect. One of her students' parents was an architect, got with him, planned it. It was several years in the planning, and then she took some award and grant money that she had to make this happen, and then everything came to fruition from that. And we had other staff members who also helped, like when you walk in the Imaginarium, you see a beautifully painted mural, and Kelly Handhammer did that, so that was lovely.
Love that. So I love hearing the story about this. I'd love to hear about how some of these great teachers here at Woodridge are using this space.
Sure. Today we're just doing a little science walking lab to learn about living and non-living things in different environments. Other teachers have come out and used it just as a lab for experiments, weather experiments. There's all sorts of weather equipment that 4th grade put in here, and so lots of different science things go on, of course, in here. But we have English language arts teachers who come here to use it for inspiration for student writing, poetry, and stories, and then just a tranquil place to read for some students on a nice sunny day.
I'd love to take a break out here.
Yeah.
Lots of cross-curricular connections being made here across the school. I really appreciate you sharing the story. Very excited to be here with some friends from Miss Huber's class. This is Jaden and Lucy. Jaden, would you tell me a little bit about what you're learning here in the Imaginarium?
We're learning how non-living and living things support each other and how they keep each other alive.
What about you, Lucy? What are you learning?
Well, I'm learning like what the things look like and like lots of things.
I think you're learning a lot of things. It's so neat. I love being out here with you all. Tell us a little bit about how you think this space helps our students develop in their learning.
Well, it's like we can't just visit the desert for any other occasion. It's like far away, and we would have to pack supplies, which is probably really weird for a school trip. And so like it's just here in our school, and that's like amazing. Do
you have anything to add, Jaden?
Yes, well, if we had a test and before the test someone said, well, cactus are green, and in that test it said, what do cactus look like? And there's 3 different pictures. You wouldn't know which one to circle because you didn't know what they look like.
What a great example. Thank you for sharing that. Thanks for being with me on location. I wonder how many of you viewers knew that we had such a creative learning space available for our Woodridge learners. And did you know that even more great learning spaces are on the way for our Woodridge community? The new gym is taking shape and the concrete flooring has been installed in the covered play area. Site work is underway for the new playground and construction will begin on the new Fine Arts building this summer. All of these facility improvements and innovative learning environments help us accomplish the important work we set out to do through our Alamo Heights Profile of a Learner. Thanks for joining us on location here at the Woodridge Imaginarium.